criticised President Zelensky for saying that an end to the war was still a long way off. In Westminster this afternoon, Sir Keir Starmer outlined a plan to stop the fighting in Ukraine to MPs. More on that in a moment, but first here's Sarah Smith in Washington.
Donald Trump returned to Washington last night after a weekend of frantic transatlantic diplomacy, during which he had kept uncharacteristically quiet, saying nothing about Ukraine since he'd thrown President Zelensky out of the White House. Today he looked far more relaxed, announcing a large investment in semiconductor manufacturing, but couldn't avoid questions about Ukraine. Like, what does he need to see from Mr. Zelensky to restart talks?
Well, I just think he should be more appreciative because this country has stuck with them through thick and thin. I want to see it end fast. I don't want to see this go on for years and years. Now, President Zelensky supposedly made a statement today in AP. I'm not a big fan of AP, so maybe it was an incorrect statement, but he said he thinks the war's going to go on for a long time. And he better not be right about that. That's all I'm saying. You're in no position to dictate.
After last week's Oval Office showdown, Donald Trump has decided the Ukrainian leader is not ready to make peace. But America's in a hurry and prepared to steamroller over anyone who appears to be standing in the way.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it takes two to tango, and you're going to have to make a deal with Russia, and you're going to have to make a deal with Ukraine. You're going to have the assent, and you're going to have the consent from the European nations, because I think that's important, and from us. I think everybody has to get into a room, so to speak, and we have to make a deal. And the deal can be made very fast. It should not be that hard a deal to make. It could be made very fast. Now, maybe somebody doesn't want to make a deal. And if somebody doesn't want to make a deal, I think that person won't be around very long. That person will not be listened to very long.
UK efforts to coordinate a European response, along with Mr. Zelensky, might have infuriated the American president, but appear to have been welcomed.
4 prime ministers and 5 presidents called me over the last 2 days, and they want to work it out. They want to get it worked out.
Mr. Zelensky had already posted on social media, "It's very important that we try to make our diplomacy really substantive to end this war the soonest possible," he said. "We're working together with America and our European partners and very much hope on US support on the path to peace." As the Ukrainian president was ejected from the White House on Friday, he might have left behind not just diplomatic support, but even ongoing American military aid. Donald Trump has not cut him off yet, but it could be a real possibility if relations don't improve soon.